Welcome, new agents, to the Dicey Adventure Agency. We've got 3 brand new heroes that are going to be your first clients. Your job as an agent is to send them on the right quests. When your heroes succeed, you gain renown. Your goal is to gain more renown than your opponent. Now, throughout the game, there's going to be times where you want your heroes to cooperate with theirs. But there's going to be other times where you see opportunities to send your heroes on the easy quest in the hopes that maybe their heroes just don't have enough to cut it for the hardest quests. Let them fail while you succeed makes you look better. So let's get started. We'll look first at how to set up Dicey Adventure Agency. This is the starting setup for the game. The game has 15 play cards. Each card has quests on one side and skills on the other side. Start with them shuffled and then put the top 3 next to the deck in the middle of the area. Each player gets 3 dice of the same color. The dice represent your heroes that you're going to be sending on quests. Set the renown chips in reach, and also know that there are 2 rules cards included in your game. Once the game is set up, you're ready to begin playing. To start, players take turns sending their heroes on the different quests. For instance, the red player might send one of his heroes to the village threatened by the beast. If this hero succeeds, the red player is going to earn 1 renown. Whether or not he succeeds is based on whether or not that hero, the dice, when they roll, gets the difficulty 3 or more. With that roll, the red player would have gained 1 renown. Also, whenever a quest is accomplished, the card gets flipped over and becomes a skill that is available for purchase for the players during the next round. So let's go on with this round and see how it might play out. Red player sends a hero to the village threatened by the beast. Now the blue player decides to go for the big points and try for 4 renown each by surviving the raid. The red player's going to join him. This is one of the unique parts of the game where players can have their heroes work together and share in the rewards if their heroes are victorious. Blue is going to send his next hero on the same thing. If, after rolling, if the heroes get the 16 difficulty, blue is going to end up with 8 renown, whereas red will get 4. Finally, red is going to send his last hero to find someone's lost pet. And the blue player decides that 16 is quite a difficult quest and wants to send his 3rd hero to help them out. Now, this last dice will help increase the odds of victory for the Survive the Raid quest, but it's not going to earn the blue player any points, at least not for this hero, if they win. Once all the dice are placed, take 1 quest at a time and roll all the dice on that quest. So we'd start with find someone's lost pet, roll. It does not meet a 5. Whenever the heroes fail, the quest goes to the bottom of the deck, and it will come up again later in the game, and the player gets their dice back. Let's see now if these heroes can survive the raid. They do. We've got 11, 15, 19. So renown is a reward based on where the dice started. So the blue player will get 5, 6, 7, 8 renown and get their dice back, and the red player gets 4. Same time, since this has been accomplished, it gets turned over, and that's going to be available for purchase next round. Wow, so let's see if this red guy gets... He does. So the red player gets 1 more renown, and we've got 1 more skill that's going to be available. Once all of the heroes have attempted their quests, draw new cards until you have 4 quests available again, and begin a new round. This time, blue gets to go first, and now that there are skills available, the blue player has a chance to purchase skills instead of placing a dice as they go back and forth. So the blue player sees this first one that is free and decides to purchase it. Red also wants a new skill and is going to spend 2 renown to buy the skill to set 1 dice to its max value. Now blue gets to start placing, and so we'll go ahead and place all of these. I've skipped ahead in the game because I want to show how to use skills. Players can use their skills right after they attempt a quest. Skills are one-time use, so once you use one of the skills, you have to discard it from the game. Right now, the blue player is about to attempt to find an important clue in the ruins. The 2 dice have to get an 8 to succeed. After rolling, they have 7. So the blue player decides to use the skill that lets them add 2 to the roll, making it a total of 9. 9 accomplishes the quest, so the blue player gets to collect 4 renown. And like we said earlier, this becomes a skill that's available for purchase. Now this presents one of the more interesting choices and opportunities in the game. The red player has 1 dice left. If he places it here, he has a chance to get 3 renown along with blue. However, if he leaves it off there, there's almost no chance that the blue player is going to be able to get the 13 required, and so his hero would most likely fail. Let's say the red player chooses then to help make sure that he gets the 1 point from that one. Now the blue player does have an add 2 skill, so he's going to see what he can do. All the dice are placed, and we're going to roll again. That roll fails, so the Catch the Assassin quest goes back to the bottom. Now blue is looking for a really lucky roll. 3 and 3. There's no chance of getting to 13, so he takes his dice back, and the card goes back to the bottom. Red easily gets 4 and gets 1 more renown, and there's a new skill available. Draw new cards, and now it's Red's turn to go first. They choose to purchase a skill. And there you have it. The red and the blue player in this game would continue playing until all of the quests have been accomplished. Once they do that, they're going to count up the renown, and whichever player has the most renown wins the game. And that's it. Now you know how to play Dicey Adventure Agency. Thank you so much for watching.